Everybody seems to love this roulette strategy, and even me, who doesn't really play roulette this way, can appreciate how good this strategy is. It's a lot of fun, nice and simple, and you can win a lot of money. I think it can be a bit too aggressive, so I'm going to play the original way and then maybe add like an adaptation. You guys know me, I like consistent smaller wins and those big jackpot wins. This is built on jackpot wins. You'll see what I mean. It's called, well, I think it's called the triple entry max climate. Now, you've seen something similar on the channel before, but I'm going to play the original triple entry max climate. Everybody rates it a grapefruit, gives it an A star, all everywhere. People love this. I don't think I've actually played the original before. So let the ball spin here and I'll get it on the table and then I'll talk you through. My changes won't be too much because it is a good strategy. It is a good fun strategy. I said in my previous video, some strategies you don't want to change too much. You'll have to let me know if you think my adaptation, and it's not even an adaptation, it's just a change of unit sizes really, is worth doing. Anyway, this is how it works. So we are going to pick, it's $25 bets. I'm going to go red, even, high number. So we're picking 3 even chance bets, okay? And then obviously they can't overlap. I can't do red and black or even and odd. I've just gone even red, high number, only because to make it easy for my brain, I'm just going to follow the winner. That is red, even, and high. Okay? There are 4, red, even, and high. There are 4 different outcomes. We can lose all these bets. We can win 1 bet, win 2 bets, or win 3 bets. And we basically have a different outcome depending on what happens. That is just 1 win. Okay? So you see that returned $50. When you win once, you just put all of that money on 1 dozen. Sorry, when I say win once, when you win one of those bets. So I'll talk you through the 4 outcomes, just so you can know straight away what's going to happen. And they're not complicated outcomes at all. Lose them all, just rebet. Win 1, do what we're doing now, which is 1 dozen. Win 2 is split your returns between 2 of the 3 dozens, and win all 3. Now we've lost that. Win all 3, you go to the final stage, and I'll talk you through the final stage in a minute. Right, so we've lost that. All those $50 returned, we've lost. So we're going to go red, even, and this time we're going to go low. So what you want to do is you want to double this number. So with us playing $25 bets, got 3 bets, $25 each, it's $75. So when you get to $150, you go to the final stage, which I think is a bit aggressive. And there's obviously different ways of getting to that final stage. We've only won 1 there. So it returns $50. We'll just do that dozen again. You will see how the other ones get you to that final stage. So that final stage is having $150. And then from that $150, the original, I believe, says to put $15 on 10 numbers. Now, I'm not against putting $10 on 15 numbers. I prefer a higher coverage. Only covering 10 numbers, the chances of us hitting that are pretty slim. Are less than 1 in 3, aren't they? Less than 1 in 3. All right, we've hit that. So now we've got $150. You see? We got $150. Now we are going to put it on. I'm just going to do this. And I'll pick another one. Let's do 29. So I have 10 numbers with $15 each on them. If I can zoom into the board for you. 10 lucky numbers with $15 each for the total bet of that $150. So that's how I got to $150 that way. It returned $50 from my bet. No, that's not the one. 20 could have been a good one to bet on as well. If I played follow the winner, I would have won with 20. Anyway, we reset. We are going to go odd. No, we're not. We're going to go even, black, high. I was considering choosing my numbers by following the winner, And obviously we had 14 came out, and I was going to choose the numbers around that previous winning number, and I would have won. So I'm going to do that next time. That's what I'll have to do now. I'm too late, but I'll have to do it. We hit all of them, did we? There we go. Now we've got $150. So that's the fastest way to do it. And I'm going to put that bet on. So I'm going to put $15 on the numbers by 26, and I've got to have 30, haven't I? So all I've done there is done the neighbours by 26, 4 either side. So it's 8 numbers plus 26 is 9, and then just a lucky number of 30. So I want this ball to land near 0, if not landing in 30. Oh, no, not close enough. And we lose. That is why I think you might want to be less aggressive with the end. Let's try again. So we go 1 to 18, even, black. Guys, by the way, if you play this, you don't have to follow the winner at all. You can choose, you can always go 1 to 18, even, black, or high, red, odd, whatever you like to do. It is worth mentioning that there are more red odd numbers than there are red even numbers, and there are more black even numbers than there are black odd numbers. So you've got more chance of hitting a complete winner, but you've also got more chance of going both, of hitting a complete loser. Right, I'm glad that happened. So that was, we won 2 of the 3. This is what happens when you win 2 of the 3. So that returned $100. We're splitting up 50 and 50 on 2 of the 3 dozens. So you hit 1, all those returns go into 1 dozen. You hit 2, all of those returns go onto 2 of the 3 dozens. You hit 3, you go straight onto your jackpot numbers. So if we win this, we will get our $150 and then move on to that final stage, which we just have. So we will try again. We'll stick around 7, like we said, and I'm just going to have to pick 30 every time. If 30 is not in our neighbour bets, if 30 is not originally in our 9 numbers, I'll pick something else. I might pick 17. Why not? But yeah, we only have 10 numbers here, which not good, not good odds at all. There you go. Nowhere near. So we're $300 down. Let's try again. We're going to go black, odd. No, why not? Black, even, high. Elementary maths. I can't work out what numbers are even and what numbers are odd. So look at our stats, guys. They're basically bullets, aren't they? You try to get to $150 and then put it on the table with 10 lucky numbers. I'm going to drop my bets soon to $10 each. That was one winner. And I'll probably do 15 numbers rather than 10 numbers. That returned $50, so we just got 1 dozen here. We need to get lucky. Now, entertainment purposes, you cannot really disagree that this is good fun. You've got like a set of instructions to follow. Right, lost the ball, go again. 1-1, 1 dozen. 1-2, 2 dozens. 1-3, straight onto the jackpot numbers. So it's easy to follow along with, for sure. I think this is like a exciting, complex one for beginners. Does that make any sense? Wow, we've hit it. We're getting lucky with that 1 dozen. Right, so we'll do 15 and we'll throw in 30 as well. Does that make any sense? A complex one for beginners. What I'm trying to say is that it's a good, fun one for beginners, probably a little bit on the complicated side. Like I would imagine 99 out of 100 viewers of this channel will be able to do this. No issues at all. Yes. And then we're straight into profit. That's why it's good to play with $25 chips. I'm just going to go again. Wasn't expecting to win, actually. Even, red, high number. So that's why you like playing with $25 chips. Because when it comes in, it comes in. What were we there? We were $325 down. We hit only one winner. Yeah, sorry, we lost. So we hit our 1 dozen. And then with that money, hit us straight up. And we flew into profit. I kind of don't want to drop my bet now just because of that. So we won 2 of the 3. And we'll do, so return 100, you go 50 and 50. And again, me just following the winner, middle dozen, last dozen. That's where I am. Middle dozen, last dozen. So maybe because I have got a bit of extra money here, I'm not going to drop my bets, or am I? But my recommendation would be to drop the bets, to not play this high with $1,000 bankroll. I need to remember what I'm doing. Right, and then my lucky number 30. So all that returns, we got to $150 because we won 2 of our even chance bets. Then we won 2 of the 3 dozens with all that returns. Now we've got $150 and it's all on the table. And obviously, if I'm to drop my bets with $10 units, I'm not trying to get to $150. All you have to do is double your original total bet. So if I was to do 3 lots of 10, 3 bets of $10 each, it's $30. I have to get 60. Have we hit that? Oh, no. Oh, I was on the other side of 0, wasn't I? I knew it needed to be close to 0, but I was on the other side. What am I doing now? Red, even, high. We weren't far off then. Yeah, we weren't that far off. So this is one of those positive progressions that I do actually enjoy because it's not asking the world. All you really want to do is to get onto that last section and pick your 10 numbers. And to be honest, I still do think I'd rather do 15 numbers than 10. But obviously your win's going to be much higher. Okay, that's always fun to hit 2 of the 3 straight away. So we've got much higher probability of winning this one. Obviously, it's absolutely fantastic to hit all 3 and go straight onto that bet. What I'm going to do, I'll play this one more time with the 10 numbers. And then I'm going to play it a little bit safer. I'm going to play the same $25 units, but I'm going to, on that final stage, I'm going to have 15 numbers of $10 each rather than 10 numbers of $15 each. Oh, that looked magnetic, didn't it? That just stopped in 0. Right. 0's in none of them, so we're going to go black, high, even. I'm just going to do 20 again. Obviously, 0 doesn't land on any of those even chance bets. By the way, which is worth saying now 0's come in, play this at a French roulette table, because if 0 comes in when you're on this bit, at least you're going to get half of your money back. Didn't really matter before because we're on a dozen bets, but if you're playing at the casino that I play at, we have a French roulette table. The only reason why I don't play there, I've just lost them all. There you go, complete wipeout. It's the first time that's happened. Just repeat the bet. What was I trying to say? Yes, so the casino that I play at does have French roulette tables, and if you want to find a table that if you want to find a casino that has French roulette tables, you can take the quiz or just come play where I'm playing. The reason why I don't play at French roulette is because not a lot of people play there because they don't have access to it, and it has a different layout which confuses some people. So I like to play something that everyone understands, but obviously from a mathematical reasoning you want to play French roulette. Let me just get this bet on. 50, 50. From a house edge perspective, especially when you're playing even chance bets, if you've got access to a French roulette table, go play French roulette, because when zero lands, you don't lose all your money, you only lose half of it. Right, I want to do one more time of 10 numbers, and then I want to do 15 numbers.
Numbers 10 block, first comes off, second turn row. It's allowed even to your section result.
Let's do it now. So we're going to do 15, and then what did I say? Did I say 17 or 20? I think I said 17. So I put 17 on. I think it would have been 20, but 20 already came in. Made me think it's not going to come in again, which is obviously nonsense, because it did come in again. It came in here. Okay, so if I change this to 7, my neighbours, if I change this to 7, oh, we were near 17. That'd have been a great shout. Then I can do 15 numbers at $10 rather than 10 numbers at 15. Right, anyway, we're going to go low, even, black. So like I said before, there are more there are more even black numbers than even red numbers. But that also means there's more red odd numbers. So with this setup, we've got more chance of getting whacked, but we've got more chance of hitting all 3. We hit 2 of the 3, which I'll take every day. So let's do 50 and 50. Win our $150, and then let's just try out this 15 numbers rather than 10 numbers. Again, you can choose any 10 numbers you like or any 15 numbers you like. Just for the ball to pick where I'm going, I'm just following the winner with neighbours by 7. Okay, so there's our $150, and we get it all on the table. I have 15 numbers with $10 on, and they're all around that section of the wheel that I like. So obviously, if it lands in 11 or very close to 11, I would have won anyway with my 10 numbers. But I just like to have more chance of winning. Oh, it's miles away. Oh, come back round. There you go. So I would have actually won a lot more with picking 10 numbers. It's typical, isn't it? But there you go. A win is a win, as they say. I will take the win. The wrong time to change from 10 numbers to 15 numbers for profit purposes, but I'll take it. Let's go have a look at these stats. So this one went from 325 to 165, and this one went from minus 135 to 150. So you can see the jump. Obviously, I had an extra $5 on the number previously. Right, we've only won 1 there. So we get $50 on the third dozen. I will try and complete this one more time, I think. I don't think you want to play this all day, but all you need is like one. If I walked in and completed the system straight away, I'd probably go. Sensibly, I probably should have gone here as well, 165. Now, obviously, that's my peak, but that's halfway through the progression. I didn't hit those 10 numbers. And we lost that. So we reset to 1 to 18, even, and black. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is the reason why I'm not saying I would have gone home here is because I 100% would not have gone home here, because if I'm not mistaken, that peak there is I've got my $150 and I need to put it on the table. In fact, I know for a fact it is, because I went from 240 down to 90. and I wouldn't have walked away halfway through a progression.
Was on section third dozen
Oh, we
results.
only got one
Looks
there.
like our luck is the lucky number.
So that $50 on last dozen. We've got 28 spins already, guys. I wasn't expecting to play this for 20 minutes. It is a good fun one. And like I said, I wouldn't change too much, just those last 10. So it's funny, isn't it? When I stayed on 10 numbers and 32 came in, I would have won if I had 15 numbers. But when 11 came in and I changed, I would have won anyway. Oh, nice. So we got that. We got $150. I'm going to do 15 numbers again, just because I like to have more coverage. And we've got $150 on the table. Let me know. I'd be very interested to see the community's thoughts on, would you go 10 numbers with bigger money on it, or would you go 15 numbers with a little bit less? I think even if any win is much appreciated with this system, so you don't really mind that you've not won as much as you would have. I don't think that's anywhere near. No.
Yours out of 15 luck. It's a low not number and belongs to your section. Yours per section it belongs to.
Let's go again. 1 to 18, black and odd. I was exactly even after that. Let's go to these stats. Exactly even. I've wagered $2,850, so I'll be doing all right in my leaderboard. For anybody that is unaware, if you sign up to the casino I'm playing at under the code Matchmaker, you'll be entered into the $3,000 leaderboard for the community.
We have 6 black from the first dozen, was that is love and evil.
Okay, hit 2 of the 3. Let's try and get this.
Well done, thank you for playing. Thank you, and good luck.
And it is quite easy to wager with this because you are playing with previous money. So you cover 3 even chance bets. You have to get unlucky to lose all of them. Get your returns, have another play with those returns. So it's basically like the same $75, but going again, if that makes sense. Like I had $75, whatever I was returned, I got back on the table. So it's quite an effective way to get your wagering up. No, I don't like losing those. Those 2 of the 3 dozen bets, losing on that is never fun. Right now we're red, odd, high. We haven't hit all 3 for a long time. I would like to complete this.
Lucky number is 6 in red.
It's only one of them.
Congratulations to all the winners. It's a hard result. Thank you for playing nicely done.
So that's what I mean. That $75 turned into 50 and it's back on the table. Many people playing in regular casinos, for example, the casino that I used to work at, you won't care about your wagering at all. And I completely understand. But if you are at a casino that offers rakeback or good rewards or leveling systems, then you probably care a fair amount more and you pay attention to stuff like this. Oh, I wasn't on my lucky 30 this time. I did a video about bonuses within the casino and rakeback being arguably the best because win or lose, you'll get a bonus. So I've wagered, I mean, it's not a lot, it's not a massive amount at all, but you'll be surprised how quick it stacks up, especially playing systems like this.
Starting in third dozen, here's the F1 section result, 31 block. Winners and softness, great job, son.
Yeah, we only won one of those.
Enjoy the cards. Well,
and this is where it gets frustrating. When you can't even get to your $150 target to have a go at the big money. I am kicking myself a little bit
That's
for
close.
being a bit of a
Relatively.
scaredy cat when 11 came in and having 15 numbers instead of 10. A little bit. Like I said, it was just nice to win something, but it's just poor timing from my side. Okay, we're going to have
Let's
another
play
crack at
the
it.
first Clemzada in the Bazan section on bump
There's our
18.
$150. And we'll
What's
have
the price on this
$10
one?
on 28 and the neighbours by 7. So the reason why it's by 7 for anybody that's unfamiliar why I've set this up, that was the last winning number. I've got the 7 numbers to the left of it on the wheel and the 7 numbers to the right of it on the wheel, and obviously that number itself. So 7 plus 7 plus 1
Experience
is our
level up.
15 numbers. Hopefully, I can hit this and I can walk away in profit. That would be magic. Can we get back round? No, nowhere near. Exact
Black
opposite
without
end of the
6, I
wheel.
think it's a pair dozen without hot number 11 block.
Okay,
Leonard without. My congratulations on
1 to
winning this
18,
one.
black, odd. I don't want to lose
Fun
too
game.
much money
Here's
playing
the
this
time is up.
because it is a fun, good system. It's obviously not a guaranteed way to win. Nothing is. Um, but sometimes when your luck's
That's
out,
close
your
on
luck's
the
out and you want to call it a day. So I might go down to like $500 down. I don't really want to
Here's
lose
the
my entire
exception as
$1,000
well.
bankroll. We'll see.
The winning facade is the Bazan section hot without 22 block. This number belongs to the second
Yeah,
dasher.
we only won one of those. I
So
just
the
want to hit
price nicely done. Thank
all
you.
3 of those even chance bets at the same time.
Good luck betting, Samzat.
We did it once, I
Eight.
think. It might have been there. No, can't remember.
Nine and
But I think it's happened once. What's also
26 Bradas is
quite
perfect
nice
value.
about this
It's the highest
strategy
spread
is
and it
you
belongs to the
can
zero
manage your
section.
bankroll
Winning
pretty
facade is
nicely.
high and even.
And what I mean
This
by
is
that
open as well.
is because it's bullets, like you lose $75 and say, right, this is my last attempt. Or I'll go again. I know I can lose another $75. Whereas obviously, if you're playing negative progressions
Almost with
where
luck.
you're chasing losses, that's essentially what a negative progression is. You're chasing losses. You can bust out. Whereas here I can go, right, my luck's not in. I'm going to call it a day. Yes, I had some good luck. I should have walked away. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Last words of a fool.
I would
I've
say
just
it's good
missed
luck.
all of
Second
those.
dozen is not love and no tamba. What is up, congratulations.
That's annoying. Let's do black
Welcome to
odd
play. Thank you for
1
playing.
to 18.
Welcome to place a
I
bet.
think
Thank
last
you
time
for
that happened, I
watching.
just repeated the bet and it turned out okay for us. But I don't want to repeat the bet this time. I'll follow the winner like I originally intended to. Yeah, should have walked away here probably. I feel like I haven't had that many opportunities to hit those 10 numbers.
It's third to route. Your section
Have I just
without a
been
first
whacked
one below.
again?
Anyone.
I should have just repeated the bet. I just switched over and
Best
got.
wishes to all the winners. Red results and try and take
Ah, if I'd have just repeated the
all the
bet,
betters
all
out there.
3 would have
I
won.
wish you all the best.
But I didn't. Am I going to lose all my money? Because I'm enjoying this strategy so much. This is one of the few
None of
strategies,
our bets was
despite being $450 down, I'm actually quite enjoying. I want to have another attempt at those 10 numbers and then I'll call it a day. Ah, yes.
your
Have we
result
done it?
belongs to the third dozen and the first column. We have 34 red.
Right.
Numbers fine even.
So
I
let's
really
get
enjoyed our winnings. Thank you.
another attempt at those those
And your section
15 numbers, excuse
is
me.
here.
I'm not doing 10 numbers, I'm doing
Okay.
15 numbers. There they are. We are looking at this section of the board. That
That's
$150 that was
okay. Good
returned.
luck.
I'm calling it. This is going to be our last spin, guys. Let me know again what you think of this system. Let me know. Do you prefer 10 numbers or 15 numbers? do just not like this system at all. The stats say it wasn't that good, but it's quite good fun. I think we've lost that. We have.
Your sections as a trading, and here's the second
Couldn't
best
get
winner.
close.
Hot result, love leader 16.
Right, I did say I was going to lose $500 maximum. I did lose 525. I still enjoy the triple entry max climber. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next video.